Hey folks, Aaron here. Welcome back to an anime review. Today we are looking at episode 6 of Love is Like After the Rain. By the way, I'm sorry about my hair, but I just got out of the shower like maybe, 25 minutes ago. It's still kind of damp and that's why it's all over the place, so I do apologize for that. But anyways, what's very interesting about this week's episode of Love is Like After the Rain is the fact that it wasn't a very narrative heavy episode. There was actually a lot more images used than dialogue, if you guys noticed, where there were moments where for maybe I think 2 minutes there was nothing going on the screen except for seeing Akira walk and the heat, and then finally some little bit happened where she had to go after this those gacha things, which, by the way, if you guys don't know, those are the things that you put like quarters in or yen, and you keep turning them and you get the random toys and stuff like that. She went to one of those because she heard a bunch of school children talking about how there's a lucky one that if you get this black little, like, looks like a cat, you would actually get lucky with whoever you want to fall in love with you, etc., and you'll get closer. So she kept playing with that until she got it. And really what this episode kind of centered around, though, was the fact that even beyond that, it was Akira's friend, the other girl that was part of the track team, kind of seeing Akira and wondering what's happening to their friendship. Ever since Akira left the track team, I think that her friendship with her has become very distant, and it's been heavily on her mind. And even though she keeps running into her, she doesn't want to talk to her. She ran into her several times, even ran into her with the whole, thing of her playing the stupid machine. And that was the actual time she decided to finally initiate a conversation. But even then, it was awkward. And I love at the one sequence where she hands her a little capsule, and she found the little black cat keychain for her, and said, "Is our friendship just based off of track and field? There's nothing more?" And you have to wonder, maybe that is, because think about it. Have you ever had a club that you know some people in the club, and your friendship seems to really go well in the club, but then outside of it, or if the club dissolves, or maybe you just don't go to club anymore, your friendship you find kind of is teetering on really nothing? And that's happened to me. Like, for example, in chess club and also cinema club, which were two clubs I was in during my high school years. And, well, technically junior high I was in the cinema club, and in high school I was in the chess club. I met a lot of people, and, we were close friends in the club, but outside of that, we never talked to each other. It was like, we say hi to each other, but we really never hung out or anything like that. And it kind of was the realism behind that. We were friends during club. Outside of that, not so much. And I almost feel like, she's worried about that. And I think Kira finally realizes maybe there is friendship beyond that. And hopefully she'll confront this girl before she leaves, because I know the other girl is planning to go to another school. I hope that they reconcile their friendship and it goes a certain way. Now, the very ending, or the ending sequence, has Tachibana going to the bookstore and / library to see if she can get a book for, obviously, Kondo. And what's interesting about this is she runs into Kondo, not the first time, but the second time she goes to this bookstore, and, tries to, manipulate him and go, "Oh, is there any books, you would recommend to me? Because, I love reading pure literature, the same thing you like." And, he, later on in the episode, he realizes, wait, was she asking me, to like try to get a book idea out of me? But then Kondo, one thing I love about Kondo is he's one of those guys that he doesn't think overly high of himself, so he doesn't think that he's worth the fight for him, and he doesn't see that Akira really does like him, and at least in the sense of like 100%, how much she cares. I think in his mind he knows she cares about him, but it's not enough. It's like in his mind it's only maybe a crush or just a simple thing. But I think he's starting to finally see that there's more to it. Now, I do want to say also the last sequence was very interesting to me, because Mr. Kondo found a book that was by Chihiro Kujo, I think it was. And what's interesting about that is I wonder if that's his wife. Maybe at least his ex-wife. Now, also I wonder, this show has not said, one person said they got divorced. But equally, I wonder how did that happen? Is there more to this than meets the eye? Why did they divorce anyways? Was it just really she couldn't take his crap? Was she tired of him? Or what happened here? And I almost thought for a second, what if she died? But then I realized, wait, isn't the kid living with the mom currently? So that would be impossible. But, I now am very curious, because he found that book, and I feel like that's her book that she wrote. So I'm very curious about that. I want to see more of that. Anyways, what do you guys think, though, in the comments below? Let me know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my review, as always. I will talk to you guys later. I'm done with my review for today. Friday, I'll have all my reviews that I have to get out to. And I might have Awari no Seraph Part 2 reviewed tomorrow because I finished it a couple days ago and I want to give you guys a review of it. And I have some good things to say about it, I have some bad things to say about it, but I want to talk with you guys about that. And I want to do it before probably the weekend, so we'll see what happens. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great, blessed night, everyone. God bless you all. Bye-bye, everyone.